if I'm trying to convince you that the product rule is a good idea, a good thing to do, example 1 is probably not the right example to use, because my suggestion is we do this, find the derivative 2 different ways. First, multiply it out, FOIL, and then use a combination of the power rule for each term and then the sum and difference rules. And that's going to be pretty simple. H of x equals, let's see, 3x times 2x squared equals 6x cubed. And you mind if I spell FOIL in an unconventional way? Maybe F-I-O-L? That'd be okay? Because I want to say minus 14x squared plus 15x minus 35. Does that look okay? The derivative of this should be a snap, yes? H prime of x equals, using the power rule, 18 x squared. I haven't graded that page of the test yet, but I'm confident that it went really, really well. Did y'all feel good about that page? Yes? All right. We'll find out. Minus 28x plus 15? Okay. So this is one way to find the derivative. It does not involve the product rule, and it was fairly simple. Now, the product rule is going to look more complicated than this. I'll admit it right now. But there are a lot of situations we're into where there's not a choice. We have to use the product rule, and we don't have this as an option. What we want to do is use the product rule and then compare and see if we get the same answer with something we know already works. All right, here goes. H prime of x. Maybe I should scoot it up here so that technically it doesn't look like it takes that much longer. It's going to be, and I'm going to use the DDX notation, it's going to be the first expression times the derivative of the second plus the second expression times the derivative of the first. The first times the derivative of the second, plus the second times the derivative of the first. F of x, g prime of x, plus g of x, f prime of x. That's what's going on here. Okay? So we calculate the derivatives, then we can simplify. H prime of x equals 3x minus 7. What's the derivative of 2x squared plus 5? 4x. And the 2x squared plus 5, what's the derivative of 3x minus 7? 3. Slope of that linear expression is 3. So we have the derivative. We just want to be able to compare it to the other one. So let's simplify, combine like terms. H prime of x. If I distribute the 4x across the parentheses, I get 12x squared minus 28x plus 6x squared plus 15. And if we combine the x squared terms, we get 18x squared minus 28x plus 15. So, two different methods, but the product rule gives us the same result as the power rule, sum and difference rules gave us, so we're going to trust it, even in those situations where the power rule, sum and difference rules really don't apply.